We're here on Tuesday morning, April 2nd, to talk to the district ranger about an open house on May 4th next month with the public invited. This is a beautiful new building. They've been in it about a year, and Acton, Dulce is very proud of it. Well, good morning, Bob. You're the district ranger here in Acton's new beautiful building. And I understand that you would like to let the community know about a couple of interesting items.
Yes, I would. It's a real pleasure for us to be open now. We've been here for over a year. This May, on May the 4th, we're looking to hold a open house.
Oh, good.
We're going to coordinate that with the county, and the theme will be fire prevention and safety and people protecting their property.
Sure.
And we're going to have Smokey the Bear here for the children, and we'll have fire engines and water tenders, and folks will be able to take a tour of the facility and just have a good family time and pick up some literature on some of the programs. And I give the county a great deal of credit. They have some wonderful programs and some great materials to help people prepare the property for fire season.
Sure. Well, putting this beautiful building up here makes you immediately a good neighbor to the local people. It's a beautiful, looks energy efficient building. We did several stories on it when it was going up, so we know it's state of the art.
Yes, it is. It'll be here for many years. We're very, very proud of it. The Forest Service over the years in the former district office has actually been a series of trailers. And it actually costs more to maintain and keep those things going. So this is very energy efficient, and like I said, it'll be here for many years, and we're just delighted to be here in the community of Acton.
Sure. All right, now let's, the station fire, which is 2 years behind us now, I guess, was your introduction to the area.
Yes, it was. I had just been on the district for a couple of months when that occurred. I remember going up with the district fire chief out in the Liso Canyon and watching the fire come onto the district, and I remarked to him that after seeing that and the aftermath of what it left, I now knew what hell looked like. So that was quite a welcome. It's resulted in our doing a lot of things to help the forest to recover, and over the months and years we need to reach out to all the local communities and work with them, improve our trails, improve our recreational facilities, and help the area to recover.
Sure, and didn't we get the rules changed a little bit about flying at night or flying early in the morning, the water helicopters and planes? I think the county maybe adjusted some of their rules, or maybe the Forest Service.
Well, we will be back in a circumstance for this fire season where there is night flying, and we'll be coordinating our efforts with the county. So we look forward to helping to ensure that everybody's property is protected as it possibly can be.
Sure, sure. Let's talk. And the area that's serviced out of Acton, how big is it?
Well, if you're talking about on the east side of the 14, we're roughly the northern third, extending from Wrightwood to Acton, and then down towards Placerita Canyon. And then on the other side of the 14, the district, everything on that side out to Gorman and Castaic and I-5. So it's quite an area. We do have a number of communities that are adjacent to the forest, and one of my key jobs is to reach out to those communities so that we can work together so that the forest can be the best possible asset for the local communities.
With the news about cuts in the federal budget, is that going to affect you very much?
I'm happy to say that our staffing for fire suppression is the same as it was last year. Good. Basically the same equipment and so on. So the Forest Service did an excellent job of preparing for some of the cuts that have occurred. And so, no, we're We don't necessarily have as many dollars as we might like for recreational purposes, but for firefighting and to provide the basics and stuff, we're still in very good shape.
So
Prepared for it.
sure. So the local people should feel adequately protected at least.
Well, they should, and the county provides outstanding fire protection, and it's our real pleasure to work with them.
My next question. With the graduation, believe it or not, next month, and many wonderful high school graduates from our communities, if there was someone that wanted to embark on a career in the Forest Service, how should they go about preparing themselves to be an adequate candidate?
Well, certainly coursework, depending upon whether they want to go into resources or sciences, or it's a very different circumstance if they're interested in being involved in firefighting. But they can just call us here at the office at 661-269-2808 and talk to us, or reach out to the folks at any one of our stations, in particular if they're interested in possibly a firefighting career, and we'll look forward to hearing from them.
Do you encourage them to go to college and specialize in forest science or something like that?
If people are interested in the biological sciences or hydrology, botany, any number of areas, yes, it would be essential that they have college education, and it'll even benefit them if they have postgraduate degrees. So yes, there's a lot of very specialized scientists that work in the Forest Service, and it'd be really important that they get their education.
And is the perk or the benefit that they get to work outside, or is that just a myth? Is it just an office job?
No, well, certainly there are some jobs that are just office jobs. One of the things that I regret is that I'm not able to be in the field more often. But many of these scientists, they spend a great deal of their time out actually in the field and hiking and enjoying life, and I think that's what attracts a number of people to the Forest Service.
Sure.